All right, hello. We're here again. In fact, right thereafter, and we're looking at what's we're going to discover next. We'll go guilds. Guilds is warlike. We could get knights, and also, in addition to getting knights, which is important, but we can get and good. Now we can build a frickin' theater, which will really help culture-wise in our cultural battle. And old Tumen, I think it's Tumen, isn't it? In real life, and I haven't done much discovering anything outside of pretty much Siberian Russia now, have I? All right, let's go ahead and build that. All right, now that we have the force together, let's get down here. Get down to business. Oh, they've increased their defensive rating on that town to 50%, which is rather unfortunate for me. But it's fine and dandy. You have it your way. Wow, how did we get that? Look at that. I don't know how we get that cultural inroads there, but that's very nice looking. I'm a fan of it. I heart it. Oh, look at that. Okay, what's our best science town other than Moskva? Or not Moskva, but wannabe Moskva. Oh, it's Pskov. Well, all right, there you go. That's good. That's good for a little more culture, too. People are unhappy. People are revolting. You got that right. They stink on ice. It's from History of the World Part 1. It was a great line by a man who's full of great lines, Mel Brooks, who I believe is still alive as of recording of this video, which he has got to be 100 million years old, approximately, if we use an approximation. I'm a little bit plastered right now, I'll tell you that. Not really plastered. Oh, I'm not giving you drama, buddy, because that's specifically something that could be used against me. If you know what I'm saying, brother. All right, well, I'm not going to go farm that town yet. Too risky. I probably should, but I'm a big chicken. A big chicken. So anyway, yeah. I'm really a chicken about founding a town up here, too. Is there any resources up here? When we get to the old Far East there, that'd be pretty sweet, huh? Pretty lame. Here's another town site right there. I guess that'll be the next one now, won't it? But yeah, provided we could keep the peace in Europe, everything will go swimmingly for us. I remember last game, either Germany collapsed or I didn't need to worry about Germany for one reason or another. I can't remember why. They just weren't a thing. Oh, build that amphitheater. We got unhappy people. You know. Well, people are always bitching. What are you going to do? I should probably get that Jewish missionary out. Get some religion in my town so I can build, happiness structures and get the cultural bonus as well. But yeah, it's good to see these Siberian towns coming along as they are. From just being towns that I have to being useful. It's very nice to see them grow like that. Brings a tear to my eye. All right, continuing forth. I'm going to do this in Russian, too. That's why I'm doing it in English here. So that, there we go. So that I know what the hell I'm doing when I do it. I've done this before. I did it in Tajik, but the video quality was like total. The video quality was bad. The voice quality was bad. For some reason, the way I recorded it, my voice was very muffled the whole time. Yeah, I think I'll found it on that square right there because I don't want to found it on the tundra, right? I guess right. All right, so we're going to start attacking this place just a little bit. That's the idea anyway. We'll just have to see. Hopefully Europe, like I said, hopefully Europe holds together. Hopefully the Turks don't get mad at me for whatever reason. But tough titty if they do get mad at me. Screw those frickin' losers. Because eventually we will be like technologically way the hell over them. But for the time being, it's an even push and even an advantage on their side because I think they have gunpowder already, which we do not. So it is best to not antagonize the Turks at this point. Whereas in the future, it will become hilarious to antagonize the Turks and just see how much of their land we could take. It's nice. We've reclaimed some area, and we got these pigs here, which is real nice. And you know, they got knights. You see that? Hey, knights is something to be afraid of for sure. Unless you have pikemen, but you know, that's the thing. Are you on the defensive or are you on the offensive? Are you attacking a stack? If you're attacking a stack, they might have something in there that doesn't give a crap about your pikemen. Anyway, point is, it's best just to, like I say, if you want peace, you must prepare for war. And so we will be prepared at all times. Jeez, look at that. All right, well, 31%. Here goes nothing. Hey, it worked. Good. Good, because I want to keep these guys in case I want to do something else with them, right? All right, ride on in. Thanks, but no thanks. Smashy, smashy. And that's bad for your stability to smash a town. But I'm willing to take that. All right. Yeah, that's a good place to form a town. Let me just check the map one more time, and that counts, according to the map, if that map can be trusted. Have him go over there. You go over here after a job well done, boys. Everybody's very proud of what you did to take those barbs out and get land from Mother Russia, because Mother Russia does not have enough land, gosh darn it. It's not nearly enough. I guess. So what the hell am I doing? Oh, yeah. More stuff. That's right. Let's go ahead and build a stable there while we got like a breathing minute here. Let's throw some more offensive power up there. I want to make sure that when the time comes, that the time comes. In case we have to march on the Germans. Look at that. The Ottomans are already frowny. What are you doing, Ottomans? You should be smiling like Schnobody's business. What are you getting your butts kicked by the Arabs, for God's sake? If you do, you should be ashamed. They suck. All right, we'll go ahead and yeah. All right, old Rajazin there, which is, I'm sure, not the proper. I mean, there's no J in Russian, so it can't possibly be that. But whateversville, Daddy-o. All right, we gotta scout for another site here. Are there any? How do you toggle the resources? To be honest, I actually don't know how to toggle the resources on. Because some of these resources are pretty tough to see. Anyway, I go ahead and start a town right here. There's no real resources there, but it could be like a bulwark against the Mongols. Which is, you know, if there's one thing we need, it's more bulwarks. Pasha was destroyed by enemy infiltrators. Okay. Oh, I should have changed that to building a theater. It would have already been built by now had that been what I had done. It's probably the damn Germans. You know, everybody's jealous of me. Oh, I think I meant that worker to go help those guys out down there. Well, this guy could be spared because he's not. I mean, he's doing stuff, but I mean, for Pete's sake, I mean, these guys are already developed, pretty much. I mean, we're not even using those squares that I'm developing right now. Well, we're doing a little bit. No, they're not doing a build-up. Those aren't even their guys. Okay, good. Yeah, I could take that town, not very easily because I'd need a lot of trebuchets to take that town down. And by that time, they'd reinforce it pretty well. Drama for literature? Okay. I'm more interested in taking your money, my friend. Because my economy, of course, is tankalicious. As it must be. to achieve my goals. Let me build another worker. All right, pikemen, very good. Build walls while you're at it. Why the hell not? Good. How about a courthouse now, you losers? Yeah, I'm going to join the Mongol Empire. Shut up. What the hell is wrong with you guys? Join the Mongol Empire. Yeah, that'll work out well for you. Unless they're right outside your gates and they're going to murder you. I'd say you're better off not joining the Mongol Empire. Maybe. Or maybe not. I don't know. I'm interested. Where is the toggle resource? Oh, there it is. It's somewhere down here, isn't it? All right, there we go. Okay, there's fur. And then you want to show me swamp. Swamp is not a resource, you morons. I think it's cute how you show that like it's a resource. I'm sure there's a reason for it. That's game design related. All right, that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna find a city here though. It's got fur, and I guess that's good enough for me. That and the game's making me do it, so whatever. Yeah, I'm sorry to see the Ottomans doing so poorly though. No. $200. Just trade it with me, you jackass. All right, well. Thanks for the insecurity, jerko. I'm building another settler. It'd be nice if another town could go ahead and build something useful for a change. Build a castle here. That'd be nice. Yeah, it sounds like bad news. Well, we could do nothing. It's fine. All right. Good. Keep it up. And I think this is the city site. Yes, it is. And plant the flag. You see we start with a few structures already. Oh, is that cool? We got fur right there, too. Oh, fur's a happy resource, so it's good to have it. And to have a few sources of it is not a bad thing. I don't believe fur is murder. Well, I mean, I guess technically it is, but it depends on how you want to define murder. I mean, animals can't take you to court. I don't know. I like animals, but I don't think it's that bad to kill animals for their fur because, I mean, this is something humans have been doing for a long time. I mean, it keeps you warm. It's a warm thing to put on. I mean, yeah, you can make clothes out of cloth now. You could make clothes out of cloth before. What's the difference? I remember that would have been a good site for a town. But I stand by my choice or whatever. Anyway, the point is to keep things from getting out of hand here in Europe. That's the most important thing. To make sure that I can still keep pumping out settlers and units to support them. Unfortunately, Salavat is working overtime. And by working overtime, you're working undertime on hooking up that both these towns are working on long-term structures, which the timing is bad because I'd like to have them build a something anyway. A defensive unit. Oh, well. So just wait here. And, yeah. We'll just keep at it. So far, things are working out pretty well, though. Have a nice defensive force here. I hope the Turks don't collapse. If that's that pasture got destroyed. That's the pasture that got destroyed. I really should pay attention to what the hell's going on, and then I wouldn't have these kinds of ridiculous problems that I seem to be having occasionally. And so there we go. Got a castle here. Let's go ahead and build a trebuchet, and let's get a worker over there to fix that for Pete's sake. You got unhappy people, as you might expect. Let's see. Well, I'll have to see if I have a worker over there and what the hell they're doing, and if they can go do something useful. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. I don't want to leave those forests alone. Because it's not always better to cut down the forests. Sometimes it's better to leave them alone, at least short term for production purposes, for resource purposes. But then sometimes you don't want to do that. All right. So where are those? There it is. I think this is a good place for a town right here. They'll have to attack across a river if they want to attack it. Or at least they might have to. I guess they don't have to. They could go, they could just walk up behind the town if they really felt like it, I suppose. And if I allowed them to, which, depending on how many people they had, I might have to. Okay. Anyway, all's well that ends well. So far. So far things are going well. I need to get the frickin' gunpowder.
People of the same trade seldom
Yeah, okay.
even for merriment and diversion.
And let's get gunpowder.
Ends in a conspiracy against the public.
There we go. And we will fix this up again. Probably the Germans. Yeah, the computer has a weird fetish for building forts over resources. I don't know why they do that, but they do. It's not really... Oh, good. Give me money. Thank you. You can have some wheat there. How you doing there? Oh, new boy. I still don't have drama, which is good news, I guess. What about you? No, I only got one source of fur, so I can't really trade with you. Mongols, you want to make any kind of trade deals? Sheep for wheat? What do you think? All right. What a sport. How about some cows for money? Hey. Ooh, they got gunpowder already. That's not good. Although gunpowder isn't as much of a game changer as you'd think in this game. It is a pretty good unit, though, the musketeer unit, or the musket unit. I mean, you're talking 9 combat power and no weakness, that's very helpful to have no, like, overarching weakness, because an overarching weakness, obviously, is a bad thing. I'll give it a little more culture and a little more protection there. So, all right. Go ahead and build me a pikeman. Oh, Christianity. Good. Oh, I meant to spread Judaism around. That's right. That was what I meant to do a ways back, and I didn't do it. So I better get hopping to that pretty quick here. Oh, good. Now we've expanded. That's nice. And this guy finally made it down there, so good for him as well. Gzail Orda. Okay, that's a weird name for a town. Wow, this town's a real production hog. Theater. Cigarette smoker. That's not even possible yet. Yeah, rebuild the damn theater. I don't want to lose any culture to these damn Germans. Last thing I want is them being able to pinch me. Nobody likes getting pinched culturally. And so we've got to make sure that does not happen. And I don't think it will. I think we're going to be in good shape now. Though I had to spend a little money, but, you know, takes money to make money, as they say. Scared money don't make money. That's another thing they say, although I think it's an entirely different group of people who say those two things, possibly. Was I saying something serious before? I don't remember. Oh, yeah, Furs murder. Yeah, I don't feel that strongly about it. I like animals, though. But I don't have a problem with eating them. Oh, whoa, hey, the Arabs, you're still alive, huh? You want to buy some pigs? And I mean, it's not a joke. For incense, what do you think? Hey, what a guy. Hey, you guys are all right. Good trade, buddy. I appreciate it. I appreciate it. The Tsardom of Russia appreciates it. His Most Royal Majesty, who can make frickin' eclipses happen, he appreciates that, okay? So you know. All right. There's no fresh water there, so I don't feel like I need to build anything there. I guess I'll chain a little bit of irrigation. Yeah, I really don't want to plow down these forests quite yet, so I'm not gonna. So just have him sit tight for a little bit. Well, he can amuse himself by building a road between these two places. But serfdom, I think, is a very important civic when you're the Russians, just because you have such an expanse of land. And of course, this expanse of land, it needs to be developed, and that's an extra advantage that can really work for you. I'm not gonna I'm gonna burr with the cough, because I guess I could, but I'm not gonna. Ugh, man, all these people trying to fade me. I feel like Coach Z. 1-2-1-2. Okay, we made a pikeman. That's great. Build a grocery, even though it's gonna take you frickin' ever for whatever reason. I don't know why it takes so damn long to build a grocery. Hey, look, Christianity's spreading like a virus. Good. That's exactly how we want it, or any religion really, because they all have the same benefits in this game. I imagine this game would catch all sorts of heat. If one religion were given an advantage over another in this game. Holy crap. That would, or, even if they were given like all real, good advantages comparatively that were worthy, you could say they were comparable, right? Yeah, sure, the compass. Compass is great. Thank you. Surprisingly technologically advanced guy. Let's pump out a missionary there.
Wisest men follow their own direction.
Yeah. Oh, the Dutch, they're gone already. I wonder if they got captured or something. They must have, because usually they're pretty stable because they don't really. Oh, look at that. Oof. I do not like having you Arabs down there. I guess they got to move, and I think that's why the Ottomans are probably not doing that well. It's because of the Ottomans on their heels. So we better put out some more units for defensive purposes down south. Yeah, it's the more territory you get, obviously, the more you got to protect it, right? Which is a pain in the rear end, but that's the way it works. Especially with Russia, because Russia has just such an insane amount of land that it's just difficult to defend all of it. Okay, that's 23 minutes. I'm going to go ahead and cut it off. Thanks for watching. Bye-bye.